this video here for you from Cabuya. Cabuya is a district more. It's not really. It's also a village, but it's a district here near Santa Teresa and Montezuma and Cobano, and we decided to go here this time because we moved to near to our mango farm, and that is actually in the middle. So we used to live in Santiago, really Santa Teresa, and so that was really near the beach. Now we moved a little bit more inland, where it's super quiet and super chill, and now we live sort of in the middle, so we can either go to Santa Teresa or we go to Montezuma or to Cabuya here. And we are here with Nikki and our new friend, our new family member, Joey. And Joey is a Malinois shepherd, and we adopted this little fellow I think a week. Tomorrow is a week we have him, and his dad is 100% Malinois and his mom is 50% Malinois and 50% Doberman. Now normally there would be dogs that I would not even consider, you know, it's like challenging, but you know, it's super rocky here. It is. It came past us, and you know, we have our mango land, and we wanted to have some protection, and so that is our other dog. Where is he? Here he is. This is Lucky, and Lucky is a pet rescue as well. We adopted him about 10 months ago, 9 or 10 months. I think 9 months ago, and we cannot even imagine that he's not part of our family anymore. But you know, so living in Costa Rica here, we have two reasons why we have these dogs. So first of all, we love the dogs. You know, I grew up with dogs. After that, I never had a dog again. After I moved on my own, you know, growing up, in my parents' house, we always had a dog, little doggies. And living in the Netherlands, whoops, it's super rocky here. Living in the Netherlands, I would never have taken a dog. We dreamt of taking a dog, you know, also for the kids and so, but you know, you have to clean up the poop, you have to pay your dog taxes, you have to, you know, there are so many rules and regulations, and then you know, we live indoors mostly, we have an apartment, and then you know, you have to walk your dog, like you go around the street because you live in the city, and that was for us another reason, not to take a dog. But here we live outdoors. We now live in a house where I have to pay attention where I'm standing. Look, this is like volcano rocks, so sometimes pretty sharp and with holes in it. So, but you know, here we live outdoors, especially if our land is finished and our house building on the land is finished. We have what is it, 5.5 acres of land, and that is 2.1 hectares. You know, all these measurements all around. So that is, you know, that is our land. These dogs can run free. They can poo wherever they want, or not wherever, not in the house and not in front of the house. But you know, we managed to raise our pet rescue Lucky, that he really, you know, does it everywhere but far away from the house. So one reason why we took a dog here, just to get back to that question, is, you know, first of all, because it's just great. Lucky is the best dog ever. He's super protective, sometimes a little bit too protective, so that is something that he needs to learn still. He's a bit more than a year old, 1.5 for sure, I think so, because they estimated him a year when we got him. So you know, and so he grew up. He's a grown-up dog, but he's super protective. He's super loyal. He listens very, very well. So we have an ADV, for example. We go to the grocery and he sits on the ADV and we say sit and stay, and then he will sit and stay on the ADV while you go your shopping. And he listens to sit. He listens. He comes when you call his name. He's super sweet for the kids as well. You know, they can roll over him and play with him and hug him, and I can hold him as a baby, and everything is always good. And it's a mix of, I think, something like a flat coat retriever something shepherd. You know, we never know because it's a pet rescue, and all the dogs here in Costa Rica, you know, you have purebreds, but we don't really care about what the breed is. Well, okay, now we have a Malinois, but how did we get the Malinois? Is because we go to yoga and aesthetic dance, and there was this guy, and he had a nest of puppies. He was looking for homes for the puppies. That was, you know, made us think, and we like to have a dog that is well behaved, well trained, and you know, and can do that. And the Malinois is maybe not as, they say he's super smart. I look actually up, he's not the smartest dog in the world, but he's super clever, but he's super trainable. So they like to be, you know, they call it a working dog. You need to keep it busy, you need to keep it doing things. So we made a decision to go for it, and we got Joey. And Joey is, you know, 8 weeks, and is, you know, it's having a baby again. It's super fun. And look, there goes the family. And it is just really great to have it in the house. It brings so much life in the house. So having a puppy, yeah, I am super happy that we did that. And I'm also super happy that we did it in Costa Rica and not in the Netherlands, because, you know, it's a super lively dog. It's definitely not a dog that I think you should keep if you have a day job and been away for 8 hours, you know, I think he will take your house down. But we work from home and we are always around, and it's super great. So another reason why, you know, so first of all, it's fun to have as a family member. The second reason why we took a dog here in Costa Rica is protection. Definitely protection, you know, to guard the land. When we are asleep in the night, you know, we live in the countryside, and we are surrounded by jungle, and, you know, it's Central America, and, you know, I knock on wood, of course, but you want to be warned where we know people that, you know, live here as an expat, and they have a gun. But we don't want to have a gun. We are from the Netherlands, and I'm not against it, or, you know, pro or con. That's not, I don't have an opinion about it. I can understand that people do, but the reason I would not like to have a gun is something like, if something happens, you know, and you use it, you have to live with that as well. So we rather want to find different ways, and dogs, so they bring a lot of joy and love to the family, and at the same time, you know, they can work, so we have fun with training them, and obedience training, and it's so great if your dog, you know, is super loyal, and it listens to you. Lucky. Sometimes when he's on the beach, there's no way that he listens. He's busy with fishes and little crabs, and look, I don't know if you can see it. He is just busy. So that's one. So, you know, that is one part, and having the protection that, you know, in the middle of the night, or if they're for the kids as well, you know, where people come up, or strange dogs, you know, you have groups of dogs, you know, hunting and doing their thing. Now we have two protection, and why did we say yes to our Malinois is because he's going to be big. He's going to be bigger than Lucky. They say, you know, his head's going to be 66 centimeters, about that high, so that is, you know, it's a pretty big dog. And he's muscle, so he has muscle, and so he has the strength, and he has the strength and the will to protect his family. And this is the little fat. He's so cute. He's such a little baby still, and there's so much joy. He bites everything. So yes, if you put your slippers on the floor, you will have no flip-flops anymore. But this is why we did this. So if you move to Costa Rica or anywhere, you know, and you think about having a puppy, think about why, you know, are you able to be home for it? Do you give the attention? I mean, it's like having a baby, right? You want to give it the attention. That is our thought. So yeah, oh man, it brings so much joy, and this is our other year. Here he is. So Rudel is together. We are the gang. And we drive on the ATV all the way here, so Lucky sits in front, and the puppy sits in the back, and it's all joy. So I just wanted to share that with you. You know, the reason why we took a puppy here in Costa Rica and why we have dogs in Costa Rica is purely also protection. I'm on the picture here, you know, for protection and joy, because dogs can bring so much joy. I don't believe that you have a dog on a chain to guard. No, reward it, train it, have it being, you know, very obedient. I really don't like people having dogs that do not listen and are either aggressive or do their own thing. I think a dog should obey, and we see the joy of, you know, the dog is so happy to follow all these things. So anyway, I just wanted to give you share this with you here, and I want to share a little bit more of Cabuya here with you. And so this is a really rough beach. There is a little surf here, and there's one guy out there. Not always possible, so there is a dog, and we have to be careful now with the puppy, because the puppy has his first shots and it's not fully vaccinated yet. So it's there is a virus here, and puppies, especially puppies, die of this virus. So it's all okay that we be in here on the beach, but it should not be in direct contact with other dogs. So that being said, guys, if you like our channel, if you like our stories and our adventures here in Costa Rica, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this view. Isn't it great? So let me look. It's rough country, right? It's not a white beach, but it's super awesome to be here. And tick the bell icon, of course, so that you get notified next time I upload a video. Pura vida, Sunshine family. See you soon. Ciao.